Okay guys, welcome back again. This is the last lecture on the assignment operators. We're going to go over the XOR, the shift right, and the shift left. The XOR, here is the logic gate for that. Where did I have that at? So here's your output table. I want you to notice that the only way to get a true out of the XOR is if you have a 0 on one and a 1 on the other, or it could be vice versa, a 0 down here and a 1 up here. It doesn't matter, but they have to not match to get a 1 out. So when we go over here to our try it, we have a 3 and a 5, and it comes out with a 6. Here's our 5, here's our 3. You have to have a 0 and a 1, or a 1 and the 0. So a 0 and a 0 gives you a 0. A 1 and a 0 gives you a 1. A 0 and a 1 gives you a 1, but a 1 and a 1 will give you a 0. This is the 1's place, this is the 2's place, this is the 4's place. 2 plus 4 is 6. So this little guy right here, that is our XOR, it's called. And like I said, if you look over here, I'll say it one more time, you have to have a 1 and a 0, or a 0 and a 1 to get a 1. Now, let's go over to, what's next? Let's get rid of that one. This is shift left or shift right. Let's try it. The example they gave is a 0. Now, that's confusing, but let me explain it to you. The x equals 5. Now remember, we're talking about binary 5, and we are shifting to the right 3 spaces. So this binary 5, I'll just get rid of this stuff. This binary 5 gets shifted 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and then you have to delete 1, 2, 3 off the other end. That's how we get a binary 0. Now, if we let's just say we change this to a 2, we're only going to shift 2 places now. Let's predict what happens. Looks like we're going to have the number 1. Let's see if that worked. Yep. So that's what this operator does. And the other one just shifts the other direction. So it's a 40 because the 5 got shifted that direction 3 times. So 5 is 0, 1, 0, 1. Now when we add 3 more zeros, this is the 2's place, 4, 8, 16. No, wait a second, what's wrong here? Oh, 1, 2, 4, 8. 16, 32. 8 plus 32 gives you 40. So, what made this section so complicated was the AND, the OR, the XOR, shift left and shift right took us down to the binary level to make these calculations. But that's what's going on with that, and I will post an assignment description for you guys, and I really hope that did make sense. Oh, what else was I going to show you guys? I showed you that picture. You know what? I will put a link to this. This website is an awesome reference for how these operators work. This here shows you if you're going to use the shift operator, it shows you what's happening. It's replacing it. They're just doing 1 bit here, but we did 3 and 2, and in our try it in W3 schools. So these are the 2 examples, the 2 visuals of what is actually happening. So I'll put a link to this site right in Canvas, and it explains other things here too. See, it has your OR operator and the tables for it and all that. So Make sure you at least take a look through that and familiarize yourself with it, because that is a good place to reference.